Just a quick little update, I guess. I haven't posted anything in a while because there has been a lot of stuff going on. I mean, a lot. Most of which was nothing I was comfortable posting up on YouTube. Okay? It's either personal private stuff or involved other people's personal private stuff. That's not interweb stuff. So here's what I can tell you. I'm switching off of iMovie to DaVinci Resolve. As I have said before, I started studying it, learning it. There's a variety of reasons for that. iMovie's a wonderful, wonderful program. Very capable, surprisingly capable, but for the things that I see in my head, if it can do it, I can't figure out how. I don't know how to do it in the first place, but I just want to become comfortable with the next tier of software so that I can learn to execute and create what I see in my head. Having said that, I've got a few ideas. I have some things, some videos I want to make. Whether or not I can make them the way I want to make them, different story, but there is stuff coming, absolutely. I'm going to be, well, I've already started in certain context, building out the van. I've started filming that, though one of the cameras died and didn't get the footage I want. I'm not undoing what I did just to get what's probably going to be about a 5-second B-roll shot. But the current state of things are winding down, and the next set of things are winding up. I don't see my life slowing down until January at the earliest, and even that I have my reservations on. Just because I will be in the van, I will be living full-time in the van. It's going to be freaking cold. There's going to be a learning curve and adaptation that's just going to be nuts. Absolutely bonkers. I have backup resources. I have things that I can do, places I can go if it gets to be a little too nightmarish. There are people who've told me that I can crash on their couch for a couple of months if I need to. And that's a possibility. I want to try and adapt and do as much as I can independently. The freedom is independence. And the thing a lot of people don't tell you is that independence does have a cost. You got to be willing to do stuff for yourself. Be independent. We don't think about that. We just think about there's almost a heroic, mythic element to it. It's a lot of work. It really is. And it can be very, very frightening. And to date, I've been pretty frightened, and I am still kind of frightened about wintering in Prissy. But with this heat wave, getting into the van, even here at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm already starting to sweat. It's hot. I think heat might be just as bad a problem. So, we'll see how we go. The big thing about the human species, more than anything else, is that we are highly adaptable. And I think that's easy to forget, especially in a culture that says, you need this and you gotta get that, and all the different you know, I'm not going to go down that rant. All I really need is me. And me needs a roof and food. Despite my fears, I am looking forward to and even excited about moving into the van. This is something I have wanted to do for so long, and I kept putting it off for various duties and obligations and this and that and excuse and reason. Some were reasons, some were excuses in the disguise of reasons. And just, there's so much, so many elements that have come together to just tell me there is no more waiting. I can't afford to wait. I just can't. I'm getting older by the day, and as much as my brain still thinks I'm in my early 20s, my body is beginning to let me know that that is no longer true. So I daydream about a bus, a cool bus, but even just a regular old bus. These are the things I daydream about. And I daydream about sitting by a lake, by myself, no one else, for miles, and pulling out my guitar and actually doing something that doesn't sound horrible, or even if it does, I don't care. Serenading the spirit of the lake, you know, is very romantic and kind of, you know, idealized, rose-colored glasses and all that, but I don't care. These are the experiences I want. I daydream about meeting new people, having new experiences, sometimes solo, sometimes with new friends or old friends, going to the Lower Mainland and seeing people that I have not seen in literally years. There's a life I want. And I'm just going to do what I need to do step by step by step to get it. And it starts with moving into Prissy. And then maybe upgrading to a bus, but I'm not going to make that a condition to having my adventures at all. The show begins, my friends. The show begins.